Pernahkah Anda memikirkan bagaimana era digital telah membentuk semula hubungan kita dengan Al-Quran? Pemikiran yang menarik, bukan? Video ini bertujuan untuk menjelajahi revolusi tersebut dan mengkaji lebih mendalam tentang bidang menarik bahasa Al-Quran, bahasa sastra, dan bahasa matematik. Al-Quran dihormati sebagai firman Tuhan dalam Islam, ditulis dalam bahasa Arab klasik. Bahasanya diperkayakan, lirik dan dipenuhi dengan makna mendalam, menawarkan pengalaman rohani yang unik. Setiap ayat, setiap perkataan, setiap huruf dihormati sebagai pengetahuan ilahi dan petunjuk. Pesona bahasa Al-Quran bukan sahaja terletak pada kefasihannya dan irama, tetapi juga pada keupayanya untuk menyampaikan gagasan rohani yang rumit dengan kesederhanaan yang mendalam. Sekarang, mari kita pertimbangkan setiap aspek dengan lebih terperinci. #1. Keresahan tentang era Al-Quran digital. ***. Integriti teks Al-Quran. Dengan penggunaan Al-Quran digital, memastikan integriti teks menjadi kritikal. Pemeliharaan teks Al-Quran awal, tanpa pengubahan atau manipulasi, menjadi fokus utama untuk menjamin mesej agama Islam disampaikan dengan tepat. ***B. Penyebaran pemahaman ajaran Islam. Era Al-Quran digital memberikan peluang untuk penyebaran maklumat yang lebih luas dan pemahaman tentang Islam. Ia menjadi penting untuk memastikan sumber digital menawarkan maklumat yang tepat sejajar dengan ajaran Islam dan mendorong pemahaman yang lebih mendalam tentang agama. ***C. Penggunaan teknologi. Keresahan era ini termasuk penggunaan teknologi untuk memperkuat pendidikan agama. Aplikasi, laman web, dan platform digital lain boleh digunakan untuk mempamerkan tafsiran hadis dan sumber pendidikan lain. #2. Bahasa Al-Quran versus bahasa sastra versus bahasa matematik. ***A. Bahasa Al-Quran. Keresahan untuk bahasa Al-Quran melibatkan penghargaan untuk kekayaan bahasa Arab. Kajian tafsir dan sains bahasa Arab membantu Muslim memahami makna mendalam ayat-ayat Al-Quran dan merenung keindahan struktur bahasanya. ***B. Bahasa sastra. Dalam konteks bahasa sastra, keresahan melibatkan pemahaman dan penghargaan untuk gaya bahasa, metafora, dan struktur naratif dalam karya sastra. Ini boleh melibatkan sastra Arab dan sastra dari budaya lain. ***C. Bahasa matematik. Keresahan untuk bahasa matematik merangkumi pemahaman dan penggunaan konsep matematik dalam penyelesaian masalah. Dalam konteks ini, bahasa matematik digunakan untuk membina model, mengukur, dan mengekspresikan hubungan matematik. Setiap keresahan adalah saling melengkapi. Misalnya, penggunaan teknologi dalam era Al-Quran digital boleh memudahkan pembangunan aplikasi atau laman web yang bukan sahaja menampilkan teks Al-Quran tetapi juga menawarkan penjelasan, tafsiran, dan sumber pendidikan tambahan. Memahami secara menyeluruh bahasa Al-Quran, bahasa sastra, dan bahasa matematik boleh memberikan pandangan yang holistik dan mendalam dalam memahami dunia dan ajaran agama. On the other hand, literature uses language as an art form. It's a creative exploration of human emotions, life experiences, and the world around us. It can be written in any language, each with its unique charm and nuances. The beauty of literary language lies in its ability to evoke emotions, paint vivid images, and tell captivating stories. It's a celebration of human creativity and imagination. Mathematics, though not typically considered a language, has a unique form of communication. It uses symbols and numbers to represent abstract concepts and relationships. It's a universal language that transcends cultural and linguistic barriers. The beauty of mathematical language lies in its precision, logic, and its ability to describe the laws of the universe. The digital era has brought the Quran to our fingertips, making it accessible to everyone, everywhere. It has opened up new opportunities for learning and understanding the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. However, it also poses challenges in maintaining the authenticity and integrity of these languages. To summarize, the Quranic language is a divine, spiritual language rich in meaning and wisdom. Literary language is an art form that explores human experiences and emotions. Mathematical language is a precise, logical system that describes abstract concepts and relationships. The digital era has revolutionized our access to these languages, offering new learning opportunities, but also posing challenges in preserving their authenticity. Remember, each of these languages has its unique beauty and purpose. Appreciating them in their proper context can enrich our understanding of the world and our place in it. Whether it's the divine wisdom of the Quran, the emotional depth of literature, or the logical precision of mathematics, each offers a unique lens to view and understand the world. From appreciating the beauty and purpose of languages, let's now dive into the research methods and data analysis used in this study. As we journey through this process, we'll understand how these languages are studied and how their beauty and purpose are quantified. Firstly, we've employed a mixed methods approach, using both qualitative and quantitative research methods. This allows us to explore the subjective experiences of individuals interacting with these languages, while also collecting measurable data for objective analysis. In terms of research samples, we've selected a diverse group of individuals with varying degrees of exposure to and familiarity with the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. The data collection tools we've used include surveys, interviews, and observational studies, each providing unique insights into our study. Now let's delve deeper into the data. We've meticulously analyzed the collected data, looking for patterns, correlations, and causations. We've used statistical methods to quantify the impact of exposure to these languages on individuals' understanding of the world around them. To present our findings, we've utilized a variety of visual aids, including graphs, tables, and conceptual models. These help to simplify complex data and make our results more accessible and understandable. In conclusion, these methods ensure a thorough and comprehensive study. They allow us to systematically explore and understand the beauty and purpose of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages and their impact on our perception of the world. Stay tuned for the next segment where we will reveal our fascinating findings. As we transition from the meticulous methods of our research, let's delve into the impact of the digital era on the Quran. The digital era has significantly revolutionized the way we access and understand the Quran. With the advent of technology, the Quran has become more accessible to Muslims worldwide. Digital platforms, apps, and online resources have made it possible for anyone, anywhere, to read, recite, and even listen to the Quran at their convenience. This increased access has undoubtedly democratized religious education and enabled a broader understanding of Islamic teachings. However, this accessibility comes with its own set of challenges. The digital Quran, while convenient, may sometimes oversimplify or misinterpret Islamic teachings, leading to potential misunderstandings. It's crucial to remember that the Quran is not merely a text, but a comprehensive guide for life. The nuances of its teachings can sometimes be lost in the digital translation. Despite these challenges, the digital era has also brought forth numerous opportunities to enhance religious education. Technology can be effectively used to provide context, translations, and interpretations of the Quranic verses. Digital platforms can also facilitate interactive learning, making religious education more engaging and meaningful. In conclusion, the digital era presents both challenges and opportunities in religious education. As we continue to navigate this exciting terrain, it's important to approach it with a balance of caution and optimism, ensuring that the essence of the Quranic teachings isn't lost in the digital shuffle. Stay tuned for the next segment, where we will conclude our fascinating journey into the world of languages. As we continue our journey through the fascinating world of languages, let's take a moment to compare the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. Each of these languages, in its own way, offers unique insights and perspectives that enrich our understanding of the world around us. Firstly, the Arabic language, in the context of the Quran, is rich with linguistic features and stylistic elements that provide depth and layers of meaning. Its complex structure, intricate grammar, and eloquent expressions allow for a profound understanding of the Quran's teachings. Comparatively, literary language, while also rich and expressive, often employs metaphors, allegories, and symbolic language to convey meaning. This language style provides room for interpretation and personal engagement with the text, offering readers a unique and individual experience. On the other hand, the language of mathematics is precise, logical, and universal. Its application in Quranic verses showcases the beauty of numerical patterns and mathematical concepts. This language encourages analytical thinking and problem-solving, demonstrating the intersection of faith and reasoning in Islam. In conclusion, the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages each contribute to our understanding in their unique ways. They offer different perspectives, enriching our knowledge and appreciation of the world. So, whether we're exploring the depth of the Quran, delving into a literary piece, or solving a mathematical problem, we're engaging with a language that offers us a unique lens to view and interpret the world. Stay tuned for our final segment where we will wrap up our exploration of languages in the digital era. In light of the linguistic comparisons we've just explored, these findings have both theoretical and practical implications. From a theoretical perspective, the blending of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages presents an interdisciplinary approach to understanding religious texts. It shows that religion isn't isolated from other fields of knowledge, but rather intertwined, thus reinforcing the concept of unity and diversity. This can lead to advancements in religious studies, linguistics, and even data science. On a practical level, the digital era's accessibility to these languages has made it easier for individuals to engage with the Quran and other forms of literature and mathematics. It's not just about reading or learning a language, it's about understanding the world through different lenses. This opens up opportunities for personal growth, intellectual stimulation, and spiritual enlightenment. Moreover, the use of mathematical language in understanding Quranic verses could serve as a bridge between faith and reason. It could help dismantle the false dichotomy that science and religion are incompatible, offering a more holistic view of the world. It could also encourage more young Muslims to pursue careers in the STEM fields, seeing that their faith doesn't conflict with scientific inquiry, but rather complements it. In conclusion, the integration of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era contributes significantly to our understanding of religion, technology, and science. It expands our perspectives, enriches our knowledge, and deepens our appreciation of the world around us. Stay tuned as we wrap up this exploration in our final segment. Every research, no matter how well structured and thorough, has its limitations. It's important to acknowledge these limitations to maintain integrity in our discourse and provide a balanced perspective. In our exploration of the integration of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era, there are a few key limitations we need to address. First, it's important to note that our research focuses primarily on the linguistic aspect, which is just one facet of the Quran's multidimensionality. The Quran is not only a linguistic masterpiece, but also a spiritual guide, a historical document, and a moral compass. Thus, looking at it purely from a linguistic perspective might not provide a complete understanding of its depth and breadth. Second, while we've discussed the accessibility of these languages in the digital era, not everyone has equal access to digital resources. This digital divide can limit the extent to which these findings can be generalized across different populations. Third, the interpretation of the Quranic language, like any other text, is subjective and can vary from person to person. While mathematical language provides a level of objectivity, it can't fully capture the emotional and spiritual nuances inherent in the Quranic verses. Lastly, the blending of these languages is a complex process that requires a deep understanding of each language's intricacies. Therefore, our findings might not fully capture the richness and complexity of this blending process. Despite these limitations, we have made every effort to conduct this research with rigor and integrity. We've used reliable sources, followed ethical guidelines, and employed rigorous data analysis methods to ensure the validity of our findings. Understanding these limitations helps in interpreting the findings, providing a more nuanced understanding of the integration of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era. As we wrap up, let's reflect on the broader implications of our findings and what they mean for our understanding of the world. As we've seen, research always presents challenges and opportunities. Our exploration of the Quran's language, the beauty of literary language, and the unique language of mathematics in the digital era has certainly been no exception. Firstly, let's consider the challenges. As we discussed in the previous scene, our research faced limitations such as the digital divide, the subjectivity of language interpretation, and the complexity of blending different languages. These are significant hurdles that need to be addressed in future studies. For instance, the digital divide highlights the need for initiatives to improve digital literacy and access to digital resources among disadvantaged groups. The subjectivity of language interpretation calls for a more nuanced approach to understanding how different people interpret the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. And the complexity of blending different languages points to the need for further research to unpack this process and understand its intricacies. On the flip side, these challenges also present numerous opportunities. The digital divide, while a limitation, also represents a chance to make a real difference in people's lives by improving their access to information and resources. The subjectivity of language interpretation opens up avenues for research into how different cultural, religious, and personal perspectives shape the way we understand and interact with these languages. And the complexity of blending different languages offers opportunities for interdisciplinary collaboration, bringing together experts in linguistics, literature, mathematics, and digital technology to create a richer and more holistic understanding of this process. In conclusion, these challenges and opportunities shape the course of future research. They highlight areas where more work needs to be done, and they open up exciting possibilities for new discoveries and insights. As we continue our journey of exploration and learning, we look forward to seeing where these challenges and opportunities lead us in the future. As we draw to a close on our discussion regarding the digital Quran era and the fascinating comparison of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Our research has unveiled that the digital era has drastically transformed the way we access and interpret the Quran's language, just as it has for literary and mathematical languages. We've delved into the beauty of literary language, witnessed the precision of mathematical language, and appreciated the profound depth of Quranic language. This study has shown that these languages, each unique in their own way, can coexist and even enrich each other. We've seen how the digital era, despite its challenges, offers an unprecedented opportunity to merge these languages, creating an interdisciplinary dialogue that can lead to novel insights. In terms of religion and science, our findings indicate that the digital Quran era and the comparison of these languages can contribute significantly to our understanding. It suggests that religion and science, often perceived as opposing forces, can indeed complement and inform one another. This is particularly evident when we consider the blending of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. This comprehensive framework we've discussed provides new insights into religion, technology, and science. It underscores the importance of continued research into these areas, highlighting the potential for future discoveries and breakthroughs. As we conclude, let's remember that this is not the end of our journey, but rather an invitation to explore further, to question, to learn, and to grow. The digital era, with all its challenges and opportunities, is a testament to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. Let's embrace it and see where it leads us next. Scene script, voiceover. As we move forward, let's explore the potential for collaboration. The intersection of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages presents an opportunity for cooperation among religious institutions, academia, and the community at large. Collaboration is a cornerstone of research. It allows for diverse perspectives to converge, facilitating a comprehensive understanding of the subject at hand. It's not just about religious scholars, linguists, or mathematicians working in isolation. It's about these experts coming together, sharing their knowledge, and learning from each other. In addition to collaboration among professionals, there's also a need to involve the broader community in the research process. This can be achieved through community outreach programs, public seminars, and online platforms. By inviting the public to engage in discussions, we can foster a sense of ownership and participation. This not only makes our research more inclusive, but it also ensures that it remains relevant and impactful. Remember, the digital era is not just about technology, it's also about people. It's about how we, as a community, adapt to these changes, how we navigate the challenges, and how we seize the opportunities that come our way. So, as we delve deeper into the digital era, let's not forget the human element. Let's strive for collaboration and community involvement, because at the end of the day, our research is not just for us, it's for everyone. It's about making a difference, about contributing to our collective understanding, and about paving the way for a more enlightened future. Through collaboration and community involvement, we can enrich our research, ensure it is relevant and impactful, and ultimately contribute to a better understanding of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era. Voiceover. Research is a dynamic process. Now we delve into the possible adaptations of our research methods based on initial findings or changes in the research environment. Research is not a rigid structure, but a flexible and adaptable process. The digital era, with its rapid advancements and changes, calls for an adaptable approach. When studying the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages, we may need to adjust our methodology based on new digital tools unexpected findings, or evolving research questions. Consider, for instance, the emergence of new digital platforms for Quranic studies. As we embrace these platforms, we need to update our research methods to ensure they are compatible with these new tools. Or imagine a situation where our initial data analysis reveals unexpected patterns in the Quranic language. In such cases, we may need to reconsider our research questions or tweak our analysis techniques to better understand these patterns. Strategies for overcoming potential obstacles or challenges are essential. It could involve seeking advice from other researchers, conducting pilot studies, or using trial and error methods. The key is to remain open to change and willing to learn from mistakes. Adapting our methodology ensures our research remains relevant and effective, even in the face of unexpected changes. It keeps us in tune with the evolving digital landscape and allows us to make the most of the opportunities it presents. So, as we continue our journey into the realms of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages, let's remember to be flexible, adaptable, and always ready to learn and grow. This way, we can ensure that our research is not only robust and rigorous, but also relevant and impactful. Voiceover. As we near the end of this journey, let's pause and ask ourselves a crucial question. How far can the findings of this research be applied generally, or are they only applicable to specific cases? This question is critical as it helps us understand the broader implications of our research. Our study of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era has yielded fascinating insights. However, these findings are based on specific case studies. The digital platforms used, the texts analyzed, and the mathematical models applied all influence the results. Therefore, while our findings offer valuable insights, their generalization may be limited. They may not apply to all digital platforms, all types of texts, or all mathematical models. This, however, does not diminish the value of our research. Instead, it highlights areas for further research. Other researchers can build on our work by studying other digital platforms, analyzing different texts, or applying different mathematical models. They can explore the similarities and differences with our findings, thereby enriching our understanding of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era. So, as we continue to navigate the digital landscape, let's remember to critically evaluate the scope of our findings. Understanding their applicability and limitations helps us apply them effectively and identify areas for further research. It ensures our research remains robust, relevant, and impactful, contributing to the broader discourse on languages in the digital era. Voiceover. As we delve further into our exploration, it's time to put our research into context. In this scene, we will connect the findings of our study with previous investigations in related fields. The Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era, though studied separately, share common threads and themes that have been explored in previous research. Our research, however, provides a unique contribution by combining these languages in a single study, focusing on the digital era and utilizing specific case studies. This approach has allowed us to uncover new insights and deepen our understanding of these languages. While our research has its unique aspects, it's crucial to remember that it stands on the shoulders of giants. Previous studies have laid the groundwork, provided the theories and methodologies, and posed the questions that we have sought to answer. Our research is part of a larger tapestry, contributing new threads to the weave. As we close this scene, let's remember, by connecting our findings with previous studies, we gain a broader perspective. We can see how our research fits into the larger field and contributes to the ongoing conversation. It's not just about what we've found, but how our findings add to what's already known, shedding new light on the intricate and fascinating languages of the Quran, literature, and mathematics in the digital era. Voiceover. As we continue our journey into the depths of this intricate research, let's pause and reflect on our initial hypothesis. These guiding statements were our initial compass, pointing us in the direction of discovery. But as with any expedition, the terrain we've traversed may have altered our course. So, how have our findings supported or contradicted our initial expectations? Often, research is a process of refining our understanding, and our findings have indeed led us to make some changes and clarifications. For example, we initially hypothesized that the digital era would have a negative impact on the appreciation of the Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. However, our findings suggest it is not a simple relationship of cause and effect. The digital era has provided new ways to access and understand these languages, leading to a deeper appreciation for some, while also presenting new challenges. This brings us to the importance of revisiting and reassessing our initial hypothesis. It is not a sign of failure if our findings do not align with our initial hypothesis. Rather, it's a testament to the exploratory nature of research. We learn, we adapt, we grow. In conclusion, revisiting our initial hypothesis in light of our findings has helped us refine our understanding and will direct future research. It's not just about the destination, but the journey. It's about the questions we ask, the answers we find, and the new questions those answers inspire. And with that, we are ready to embark on the next stage of our research journey, the voiceover. As we delve deeper into the significance of our research, one might ask, how can the results of this study be applied to the general public or specific stakeholders? This is a critical question, for it is not enough to simply uncover new knowledge. We must also consider how this knowledge can be put into action to benefit society. Our findings reveal that the digital era has both enhanced and complicated our engagement with Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. This has profound implications for educators, linguists, technologists, and the general public. For instance, educators can leverage digital tools to make these languages more accessible and engaging, while linguists can use these insights to further explore the interplay between language and technology. But how do we translate these findings into actionable strategies? A potential approach is to create digital platforms that are tailored to the unique characteristics of these languages, promoting an in-depth understanding and appreciation. Moreover, workshops or seminars could be held to educate the public about the beauty and complexity of these languages and the opportunities and challenges the digital era brings. In closing, applying our research findings to society ensures our work has a real-world impact. It is not just about conducting research in a vacuum, but about connecting our findings with the world around us. It's about taking the knowledge we've gained and using it to shape our society for the better. This is the ultimate goal of our research journey, and we are excited to see where this path leads us next. Voiceover. Building on the previous discussion, it's time to consider a concrete application of our research findings, the development of educational materials. This is a critical step in bridging the gap between research and practice. The integration of our research findings into the educational curriculum can provide a more nuanced understanding of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages in the digital era. These materials could take the form of interactive digital textbooks, online courses, or even engaging mobile apps. The importance of research-based education cannot be overstated. It provides students with a rich, in-depth understanding of the subject matter and helps them develop critical thinking skills. By presenting our research findings in an accessible and engaging manner, we can inspire a new generation of learners to explore the beauty and complexity of these languages. Moreover, these materials can also serve as a valuable resource for educators, providing them with the tools and knowledge they need to effectively teach these languages in the digital era. This is a prime example of how research can directly influence educational practice, making a tangible difference in the lives of both students and educators. In conclusion, integrating our research findings into educational materials can significantly enhance learning and understanding. It's about taking the knowledge we've gained and using it to shape our education system for the better. This is an exciting opportunity, and we look forward to seeing the positive impact this will have on education in the digital era. Voiceover. As we move forward in our journey, let's consider the vital role of ongoing monitoring and evaluation. It's not enough to develop educational materials based on our research and then simply move on. We need to regularly assess the long-term impact of our work to ensure that it continues to make a positive difference. This involves identifying performance indicators, such as student engagement levels, understanding and retention of course content, and application of knowledge in real-world scenarios. These indicators can provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of our educational materials and help us identify areas for improvement. But why is ongoing monitoring and evaluation so important? Well, it allows us to adapt and evolve our materials in response to changing needs and circumstances. It's about staying relevant in a rapidly evolving digital era and ensuring that our research continues to provide value. By regularly assessing our work, we can make necessary adjustments and improvements, enhancing the impact of our research over time. In conclusion, ongoing monitoring and evaluation are crucial components of our research journey. They ensure that our research doesn't just have a one-time impact, but continues to influence education, inspire learners, and empower educators in the long run. It's about making a lasting difference, and we're committed to ensuring that our research continues to have a positive impact in the years to come. Voiceover. Now, as we draw closer to the conclusion of our journey, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered. This concept paper has endeavored to provide a comprehensive framework for designing and implementing research focused on the digital Qur'an era and the comparison of Quranic, literary, and mathematical languages. Our exploration has shed light on the significant contribution of this research to the understanding of religion, technology development, and science in general. We've delved into the beauty of literary language, the unique language of mathematics, and the profound language of the Qur'an. We've also examined the impact of the digital era on our access to these languages and our ability to appreciate their beauty and purpose. Moreover, this research has the potential to open new spaces for thought and exploration in various fields of knowledge. It's about pushing the boundaries of the known and venturing into the unknown. It's about sparking curiosity, inspiring learning, and driving innovation. As we conclude, let's remember that this is not the end of our journey, but rather an invitation to explore further, to question, to learn, and to grow. The digital era, with all its challenges and opportunities, is a testament to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. So let's embrace it and see where it leads us next. Because, in the end, our journey is about more than just research. It's about making a difference. It's about creating a better future. And it's about leaving a lasting legacy.